Hey guys, Phoenix Spring Tarot. So after the Prince Harry BBC interview, we are going to dip into the energies around Harry to determine where he goes from here. So for those who don't know, it was recently announced that Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex, or Harry, lost his appeal on getting police protection when he's in the UK. In light of this outcome, he sat down for an interview with the BBC, where he said, and I would read a headline, the Duke of Sussex had said that it's impossible for him to bring his wife and children back to the UK after losing his legal challenge over the personal security, and revealed that he would love a reconciliation with his family. So for those of you who are subscribers, you would remember that on October the 24th, I did a reading, and I said, was an olive branch being extended? Because at the time it was rumored via an ITV documentary on Prince William that he was the one extending the olive branch to Harry. But I did a reading on that, and I said, no, it's the other way around. Harry is the one who is trying to extend an olive branch with the royal family to Prince William and the rest of the royal family. So my readings are generally good for 6 months. So that was done in October, and end of April, beginning of May, we're literally at the 6 month point now. So as we can see, the fact that he's made this public announcement means that he is upping the ante. The fact that he's going public on this olive branch means that he's upping the ante and wanting to make those reconciliations with his family, and they are ignoring him, quite frankly. So let's go into the channeled messages with this around the situation. So I'll go into channeled messages from my spirit guide team, and then we'll go into the tarot. I want to say that in this reading as well, I'm not going to go into whether Harry or Meghan are right or wrong. This is not a Harry and Meghan pile-on video. We're not taking sides. We're looking to be objective when it comes to this situation. Objective in terms of reading the energies around it, what's playing out. It's a matter of the spiritual lessons we can learn and what we can realize to expand our conscious awareness and discernment as we go through our spiritual awakening. So if you're here for entertainment, gossip, or an echo chamber of what you currently think, then my apologies, but this may not be the reading for you. Okay, so let's go into the channeled messages from the spirit guide team. Interesting, I'm getting a lot of cups as I'm shuffling. Cups here, cups below. Okay, so let's go into the channel messages from the team. So my spirit guide team gave me 3 channeled messages, and I'll also put timestamps down below. So here are the channeled messages. My spirit guide team titled these messages the Harry Paradox. Okay, I don't know why their turn, but here it is. So channeled message number 1. Harry is laying a lot of truth bare for us to see, which has a deeper meaning than some of us are too asleep to realize, or the system is currently too veiled for the corroboration of the truth to be fully revealed. The spirit guides have said that the British monarchy is one of the oldest institutions in the world after the Vatican. It is protected in a way that you cannot even begin to understand. You have to play within its rules. Harry knows this. So speaking the truth, and even if he is right, and what my spirit guides are saying, that's when they say speaking the truth, speaking his truth, even if he's right, and my spirit guides are not taking a position of whether he's right or wrong, but what they're saying is that is not enough. When going up against the firm, going up against the institution, going up against a monarchy, where their sphere of influence and programming is so strong that the majority of people can't see beyond the programming, can't see beyond the veil. We can't distinguish it, is what they're saying. Point number 2 they made. So they were showing me, this was an image they were showing me. They were showing me a crayon in a box of sharpened pencils. So basically they were saying Harry is a crayon in a box of sharpened pencils. His color is bright, it's vibrant, but it lacks the precision of those around him. So what they're showing me, because this is an image that I'm translating for you guys. So the pencils are sharp, they're precise, but Harry is like a crayon. So what they're saying is that if you're taking aim in a situation, you better not miss. And they were showing me a series of things that Harry has done so they were showing me flashes of the Oprah interview, the Netflix docuseries. They were showing me the book Spare about Polo, his visits to Africa and Peru, and humanitarian awards and all of that. But they're saying, like, where is the vision? What is the goal? What is your brand? You know, they were saying that. And I think that's the energy around Harry. It's sort of him needing to mature, him needing to come into his own. It's as if either he is searching for that, or there is a need for him, or he's going to come into it now. But there's something around that, and we'll explore that with the tarot. The last and final messages for my spirit guide team, they titled this third point, Lesson for the Collective. So they're saying that what we're seeing playing out for those who are going through their spiritual awakening, it's an important lesson. This is an example sometimes of when the truth or even being right is not enough. Wielding the power of truth needs sometimes a higher purpose or consistent direction or strategic timing. Otherwise, its power is not effective and it becomes a dull instrument. And they were also showing me an image of old institutions and being smart to play the game within an institution or the game within a matrix. So yeah, that's the end of the channel messages. So let's go into the tarot. So in the tarot, we are going to be looking at what's next, what's in store for Harry for the next 6 months. We're going to look into the current energies around Harry, what's in store for him for the next 6 months to a year. And then they want me to look at motivation. So they're advising me to explore this. And they had hinted on the being short-sighted versus playing a long game, right? So that's just what they've given me, so we'll explore that. So spirit guides, guardian angels of the highest divine light, of the highest divine frequency, please protect myself, please protect and bless those viewing this reading. May we only channel messages of the highest truth, the highest accuracy, the highest nuance around this situation for the expansion of the collective awareness of the lessons that we can learn and to develop our heart chakras and expand our compassion for all involved in this situation. Okay, let's get into this. So what are the current energies around Harry after that interview? I just saw the Justice card below the deck. What are the current energies around Harry? Seven of Cups, 10 of Cups, you know what they keep on saying in my head? Spare. I'm picking up someone who is, first of all, with the Seven of Cups, I'm picking up someone, this is what I mean by, they're giving me the phrase spare, someone who has a lack of direction or doesn't quite know what they do now, who feels, what are my options, what do I do, how do I move forward, like they're unsure. However, what is of priority to them is really their family and making sure that their family is happy. I'm feeling like an emasculated man, basically. I'm picking up damage to or suppression of the divine masculine is also what I'm picking up here, and someone not sure what to do or what they can do to step into that divine masculine space. It's a hell of a message to get. It's just about his family and being there for his family and wanting to be happy. Like that is the foremost and the utmost for him. Also wanting to reconcile with family as well is something else I'm picking up. And in terms of reconciling with family, it's like they're showing me it's on talking terms with some, not with others, and being shunned in some corridors. Yeah, it's like emasculation is what I'm called, like behind the scenes. I want to get this moon energy. Like there is, according to the channel messages that I got earlier, this moon energy is the first one. There's a lot of stuff that we as the general public are not seeing. There's a lot of stuff regarding this that we're getting wrong. There's a lot of what Harry explained to us that we don't understand or we are not seeing. And for him, with this Nine of Swords, there is only so much he can say. There's only, even though he's come out and he's said a lot, with the books, with the interviews, with all of that, like he's never really come out and talked about the power behind the veil, the power behind the throne. He's never really come out and directly spoken about the firm. I even feel for the first time he himself has gotten a glimpse, and I think he mentioned this in his BBC interview actually, for the first time he has gotten a glimpse of what really exists behind that veil. I don't think that he knew before. And it makes sense, that first point that my spirit guide said, like it's making sense to me now. Because because in that message they talked about the system currently being too veiled to be able to see the truth, and that's that moon energy. It's the darkness of night. It's the sun being blocked by the moon. It's like not everything is being seen. And what I'm picking up on here is that Harry is coming to the realization that he didn't have the full picture. Even he himself, even though he grew up in the institution, he himself didn't have the full picture. It's many times only when you take something for granted, but when you begin to question a system or question a structure, you begin to question rules or you begin to buck against it, then your eyes start getting opened and you see it for what it is. The Five of Pentacles is an interesting one. Anytime I'm doing a reading into Harry and Meghan, within the first row, I always get the Five of Pentacles. Always do. Many people assume, oh, you're in Montecito, you have money, blah, blah, blah. And I've always said that this Five of Pentacles has multiple meanings. I've always said, no, they still need to hustle in order to get that money. Trust and believe. I mean, by our standards, of course, they are wealthy, but there is something of a pressure with money that I always pick up with them. And I also pick up, and we see this more now, especially with this outcome from the Court of Appeal. What I'm seeing is their sphere of influence, being, like Duke of Sussex is really a hollow title now. I'm picking up a lot of doors that were previously open being closed on them. Because this Ravaka not having a risk assessment being done, it's an indicator of what the power behind the veil, not even a monarchy as such to an extent, but what the power behind the veil really think about you. And many times when people view you as a pariah, like people distance themselves from you. There is more I want to say about that. Like I could feel the more information coming out around this, but we will come into that in a moment. Like people assume, oh, hang on, they're saying for me to say it now. They're showing me the image and I want to try to explain it. But many times, it's not a matter of just being popular and everyone knows your name and that sort of thing. Many times, from the level that Harry and Meghan are at, that's not enough. We're talking like the top of society, the movers and the shakers, the people who really matter. And that's above public opinion and popularity and that sort of thing. It's the people with the power, people with the real power. It's like they are, in some of those circles, it's like they are a pariah. It's like this situation of him going on the BBC and him speaking out about him losing that Court of Appeal instead of just allowing it to just go past the press. There is something about that move which is going to, number one, damage their reputation, damage their money earning ability, and damage their ability of something about power and my words, I can't find the words. They're showing it to me and I can't find the words. Let me just move on and hopefully it will come to me. I'm so frustrated. They're showing me the image and I just can't explain what they're showing me. But I hope you get it. It's like picking up the phone to the people who have the real influence. And it's not necessarily people that you know. That's the thing. It's not people that you know. It's people with that real influence, real money. Like it's like they're being shun out by those people. Because there is... What they're showing me is that losing the Court of Appeal, it was a clear message to Harry, but not just to Harry, but to other people of influence who may have been supporting them, who may have been their friends in the background. It's a clear message to everyone. Stay away from these two. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, let's move on. So those are the current energies around him. Is there anything else? Anything else? It does not appear that it was a right move to come out and speak out against this. Who is this king? Oh. Note that I said it wasn't a right move to speak out. Like Harry was really in his... This is the thing. Harry is a passionate person. He gets in his feelings. He comes out. Now, when I say not the right thing, there, Spirit guys are saying for me to clarify. Many times when you're doing something, not because something is right or you're in the right, means that you necessarily have to do something or act on it or speak out about it. It's about being strategic. It's about It's about the right timing. It's about knowing when to speak out, knowing when not to speak out. And it's as if they're saying with this Knight of Swords, again, it's like he feels for his family. He wants security. He wants stability for his family. That's what's coming through front and center with this Four of Wands. But I'm seeing this Knight of Swords this Knight of Swords has resulted in him speaking out, but him acting in haste. It's like he acted in haste and he didn't think it through. He didn't think through his talking points. He didn't think through what he wanted to achieve as an outcome of the interview. He was just speaking from his heart space. He was speaking from a place of disappointment. He was speaking from a place of hurt, and that has cost him. This is over and beyond the money that he needs to pay in legal fees and da-da-da-da-da. It's over and beyond that. It's like there are real repercussions down the road for a lot of repair. Like they're a pariah. Like they have been like, I wish I could find the words, but I think I explained it a lot earlier. But the reason why he wanted to speak out against this is because, like, look, what is coming up in the cards was, okay, they're saying that Prince Harry is right, basically. He was stabbed in the back. You guys, if you know my reading, you know I always say the Seven of Swords is deception. It's deceit. And they really did him. They nailed him. They really stabbed him in the back. And that's what Harry is speaking out against. The ruling was unfair. It wasn't right. The due process, they're not doing the risk assessment. All of that is coming through. And we have the 9 of, like, he is really afraid. Like, for him, this is a real serious threat for him. But there is something of wanting to put Harry down, not wanting him to rise up and be. It's like if Harry decided that he would come back to the firm and he would come in and he would fall in line and walk to the beat of their drum and do exactly what they want him to do, then Harry could switch the situation around like that. But because he chose to step out and everything else, they're really sticking to him. It's like it's something of wanting to keep him down, wanting to keep him suppressed, wanting to teach him a lesson. So that if anyone wants to leave the firm, if anyone in the firm or in the institution if anyone being controlled by the firm is the right term, wants to step out of line or feel that they could get any bright ideas, they're getting a signal as to what could happen. And that is what Harry was trying. This is Harry with the Knight of Swords. That's what Harry was trying to speak out about. It's the unfairness that was done to him that he is speaking out about. The unfairness is coming through in the energy of the cards. I'm picking up with an energy, particularly when I'm seeing the 7, and I'm seeing the 7 by the 5, the 9, and the 10. I'm picking up that sorry guys, I'm so sorry. You know, my mind went somewhere just now. And it went to an interesting place. It went to a place of fear. This may sound crazy, but I'm going to say it. It's like, with this king, Charles William, I'm not sure, we'll see, but they view, of course, I understand the position of being king of pentacles, being the royal family, with the 10 of wands and the 10 of swords. They themselves feeling that Harry has undermined them. So this is the other side of it. And they are also fearful of, like, they view Harry as a loose cannon, as someone who can't be trusted. Particularly with this 9 of swords and 10 of swords. It's interesting on both sides. What Harry feels is also what, let's say, the King Charles, Prince William, and so on, is what they feel as well. Like with this moon and the 10 of wands, it's like he's a loose cannon. But not only that, it's like Prince Harry, by coming out and speaking his perspective, and Prince Harry speaking his version of the truth on this, it's also, as a royal institution, it's undermined them. It's undermined them to the extent, and I don't mean to put this on other people, but even it's undermined, like they feel hurt emotionally, mentally. It's no coincidence when people in a royal household and both of them suffering from cancer. Like, it's no coincidence. You know, and that's another angle and another. There are no winners in this, basically, is what I'm saying. No winners. And we have the announcement that has come through, of course, with King Charles and his health. Like, there's a lot that's being kept under wraps about that. Like, there's a lot that privately that he is struggling with, particularly with his stamina, King Charles, particularly with his stamina. The firm may even have been, or they may have protocols on what to deal with this situation, but it's as if in the background these protocols are being taken out. So there's even that King Charles, in the midst of all of this, is also battling in the background. Okay, let's continue. So what's in store for Harry for the next 6 months? What's in store for the next 6 months? Okay, I feel there is something of a peace offering coming through. There is something of that coming through. I do see it. This is 6 months to a year. So we are looking we're in 2025, perhaps 2026, mid-2026. Because this Knight of Pentacles is slow. This is a very slow moving energy. But with this Nine of Cups, it's like someone getting their wish or getting what they want. So we look into that a bit more. So what's in store in the next 6 months? What's in store in the next 6 months? What's in store, Harry, for the next 6 months? But let me not speak too soon, because he is still going to there's still a lot of turbulence for him. I have a feeling that there is a betrayal that's coming up for him. Like this betrayal has come up next to the Seven of Swords and someone's speaking out. So, and we have a Page of Swords here. So whether it is someone in his camp that will come out, in the Sussexes, because I'm looking at this Three of Swords and the Two of Wands. It's like either something of a betrayal they see on their side, like Prince Harry. So someone speaking out against Prince Harry, perhaps speaking out against his family, or like a major something being leaked. So you know that Meghan Markle, I think that bullying report, I'm not saying it would actually be the bullying report, but it's something on that level. But I'm picking up this is someone that they trust. It's someone that they trust that may be speaking out against them, or something that, like, that Harry charity situation. It's like something along those lines that will come out. Like, and with that Harry and that African charity, like he set that up himself, and it's something that he really believed in. It was close to his heart, and people came out and spoke out against him. It's something along those lines. So we can expect to see another scandal along those lines again with him. But it's a matter of people stabbing him in the back. But it's not truthful, or at least it's not fully truthful, or there's secrets that have been revealed that shouldn't be revealed, and it's meant to paint Harry and Meghan in a bad light, is what I'm seeing. Because we have the Three of Swords and the Seven of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. That is something major. That's some major betrayal energy. So that's another scandal coming up. From King Charles and the royal family's camp, I still think that for the next few months, things are going to be shaky. And I think with Harry coming out, there's going to be a lot of stuff that's going to be put out by the royal family's PR in order to get ahead of this situation, this BBC situation that Harry has caused. We may not realize it for what it is, but it's going to be like planted stories in the press for the royal family and the firm to use the media, the British media, to get ahead of this. They showed me media around the world, like they're giving me Canada and America and New Zealand and media in the rest of the Commonwealth as well. They'll be planting stories, and they'll also be putting out statements, like trying to change or shift the narrative. But this is also coming around King Charles's health. So I am also seeing that there may be, like, King Charles came out and he gave that statement. We can expect more statements and more updates on that, like within the next 6 months. Because I'm picking up that there is this Five of Swords next to this Ten of Swords here. Like, there may be something about not wanting to reveal how serious something is regarding King Charles' health. That's something that I'm picking up on in the next 6 months. This Chariot is a really interesting one to have in the middle. I feel irrespective for the next 6 months of everything, Harry is still going to try to persevere. He's still going to try to press forward. He's still going to try to press on in terms of finding his way, in terms of what they want to do and what they want to achieve. And this is the thing, in terms of what that looks like, I don't know. So let's get into anything else regarding this. Anything. There's a Wheel of Fortune energy. There is something about driving or travel with this energy as well. So I'm not sure whether he may be planning to do, him and Meghan, or perhaps just him, maybe planning to do more tours, perhaps. Like tours abroad, like official tours abroad. There's something about travel. Now I'm seeing this travel and the 10 of Swords as well, and the 7 of Swords and the 9 of Swords. So there could be something around travel that he may have to be careful of, or it may not go according to plan, or he may be careful, he may need to be careful, or it may not go according to plan, or there may be an attempt, something about that. Because it's interesting, I'm seeing, dare I say, a vindication energy, or there is some 6 of, but with Harry, he never really has any success for long, because I'm seeing like a success of him being celebrated for something, and then we see the 2 of Pentacles right there on his tail. Like there is something I'm seeing in this corner with the travel or with the movement or trying to move forward, but it's within turmoil, it's within confusion, it's within something being unsteady. But there is something coming through where he may either be vindicated or people may take his side, and he hasn't had that in the longest while. So we'll put that to one side and we'll see whether that's even possible or not. But the energy, there we go. We have that Wheel of Fortune and the Devil. So something is going to be happening, or something that's going to be coming through. It's like people who are against them may be overplaying their hand, or something turns up where us as a collective and us as a public are able to see something regarding them and this situation more clearly than we've seen it before. And we could see how much people have been trying to either control them, or there is something related to the both of them that they've been talking about that we as a public would actually see clearly within 6 months to a year. Something is going to happen, and I'm seeing it in these energies over here. Okay, just one moment. Okay, guys, apologies for that disturbance. Let's see whether there's anything else coming up for Harry and Meghan in the next 6 months. I wonder if they want to have more children. Is something else that I'm picking up as well. Something regarding their children, but the message is very, very faint, very faint. Okay. Any further messages before we move on? Any further messages on what's coming up in the future for Harry or his next steps? Okay, you know what, there could, I'm seeing reconciliation on the cards. I'm seeing someone either coming in and mediating, but I am seeing some form of reconciliation on the cards. I think things look bleak for him right now, but there is something about things picking up that I'm seeing in a lot of this. You know, with that temperance energy, it's talking things through, it's negotiating. Even if there may be arguments and blusters and walkouts and periods of not talking or harsh language is what I'm picking up here. You did this, you did that, how do you expect me to do this and that? But it's like they're throwing it at each other as opposed to the silent treatment. You made me feel this, you know, that's what I'm getting here. You know, a bit of a touring out, like they're getting it out, is something that I'm picking up here. And that touring out may be at a social event or a function where they both just happen to be there, which is very rare. Or there may be someone who comes in and is a mediator. And when I say mediator, between either King Charles, Camilla, William, you know, that sort of inner sanctum circle. It's like someone like a Princess Eugenie, or someone may come in and like there may be a chance meeting at a social event. And like I'm just picking up, and like they become a mediator in something. I'm picking up on that. 3 of Wands, there is some travel traveling or relocation. I'm picking up because we have this Three of Wands looking overseas again, and ships then looking to travel, and we have this movement card, and this is what I picked up, like they're double confirming it. There's something about overseas movement. So this, and I'm feeling like, yeah, it could be work, it could be another one of those tours that Harry and Meghan do. Yes, it's that. It's over and beyond the Invictus Games that Prince Harry does. It's something else, but this is a double thing here. It's moving, and it's official work duty stuff, because this movement feels, this Three of Wands feels permanent to me. And I did pick up, I think it was that last reading I did pick up in there that I felt that he wanted to relocate. Like I felt Harry wanted to relocate, or he's looking at options around that, around relocating, and I'm seeing it. This feels like a permanent energy, like a wanting to move, pack up my stuff, my house, my family, and move. So I'm seeing that coming up. Whether it's moving back to the UK or something like that, or another country, we'll see. But like it's things being considered. I'm definitely seeing a move here. We have Two of Cups. Yeah, and a Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. This is olive branch giving again, or making things fair, making things right. And it's to do with family, and it's to do with family legacy and how family think of each other. Like there's going to come a situation, and we have another king here. Like it's a matter of making things right, or the needing to make things right. So in a year's time, there could very well possibly be a reconciliation. It's going to be very, very slow. I'm not seeing it being immediate or anything like that. But with this Six of Pentacles, there is an acknowledgement, yeah, we need to make things right. We need to improve things. And again, it's coming up in this section over here where I've seen something happening or some vindication. It's around recognizing that we need to make things right for you, or either coming into the fold, or I'm not sure about coming into the fold, but this is Royal Family card. And it's like making things right. I keep on saying making things right, but they keep on just giving me that term. So this is the next 6 months to a year. Yep, Strength card and the Strength energy. This strength can mean a number of things. It's not just digging in your heels, but it's that strength of understanding when you've made mistakes as well, and taking accountability and responsibility for that. How do we negotiate that? It's as if there's going to be a need to do that and to face it. Like something's going to happen where there is a need to face this. Let bygones be bygones. We really need to put this to bed. Something's going to happen to bring that about, because this is a huge, we have two major arcanas here. Yeah, traveling over water to do this. Yeah. Okay. Guys, I'm going to leave it there. I don't think that there is anything else from me regarding this situation. Let me just see. Let me just get another deck and see if there are any final messages. Final messages, final messages. Regarding Prince Harry and this situation. Final messages. I think Keir Starmer may come out and give a statement, or someone in Labour may come out and give a statement regarding this court ruling. Is something else I'm also being told as well. I know there's been a statement by someone in the Labour Party, but I'm particularly picking up on either Keir Starmer or someone senior. I don't think Keir Starmer really cares or wants to get involved with the royal family, to be fair. We have Temperance again. Guys, there is negotiation or something coming through. There is that. I'm seeing that. I'm also seeing chances are there may be another child in the royal household. I'm not quite sure on whose side this is going to be. Maybe Harry and Meghan's, because it did come up. It was a very faint message, but another child may be, or a baby announcement or something like that may be coming. See, we have that ten of Wands again. Nine of Cups, pregnant woman again. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, there's that pregnancy, Ace of Cups, like someone new to love. That Cups energy. I'm picking up on that. And then we had, of course, the Sun card and the Sun energy here as well. King Charles got this Ten of Wands energy earlier regarding his health. Dare I say, with William and Harry, I just hope that this reconciliation comes sooner rather than later, and I'm hoping that it's not King Charles's passing that brings them together, or him being, whatever, that finally brings them together and talking. I'm seeing someone passing over a bridge, like that bridge of life from one stage of life to another. I'm just hoping that it's not that, but that's coming through. Anything else from me? Anything over and above? Anything over and above? Oh my God, I hate it when my cards get messy. Or anything else? God, we covered a lot in this. Anything else that they need to know? We'll do Meghan in another reading. I want to do the one thing about this, it's interesting, Catherine's coming through here. Oh. It's interesting, we have Three of Cups twice. And we have it next to a female energy, like a queen energy. And I'm wondering whether this is Catherine. This is what I said before. There is someone who's going to be instrumental in bringing, like Harry, it's like the negotiations and the olive branch, and really get the olive branch branching, basically. It's, and I wonder if it's Catherine who is going to be doing that with the Three of Cups that's come up next to her. But the olive branch is going to be branching, but it ain't going to be branching soon. We need to give it a year. There's relocation. There's looking at options. I'm also picking up on Harry coming into his own as well. It's starting a new slate with the death card, with things like, again, death. But they're starting a new slate with that. I feel that it's interesting. It's like a lot of what's happened is going to help focus and channel Harry. Should we do motivations? We did say that we were going to look into motivations, like short-term versus long-term for Harry. I'm just wondering whether I need to do that, whether, I don't think I do. But I'm going to channel it. I'm not going to do it with the cards. I'm going to channel it. I feel like he is going to, I don't know, I think this situation that's happened is going to give him some backbone. It's going to focus him. It's going to, dare I say, grow someone up is not the right phrase, but focus him in terms of what, like he started off with the Seven of Cups, which is indecision about where next to go to. But I feel the path becoming clear for him in terms of what his next steps are, what he needs to do. But I feel the disappointment from this, and I'm picking up shock at this, and shock of the system with the devil energy is, yeah, shock of the system and the devil energy and the Three of Pentacles and just how deep it goes. Like, that's something that he's, like, it's as if he's wisened up to the game of what this institution and what the firm is all about. Like, he's wisened up to the game. Like, finally he understands what the game is now. He's been playing checkers. The game around him has been chess. He's wisened up now. And it's like that gives him a new lease on life on moving forward. He's still going to be quite disappointed with the Five of Cups, but with the Chariot, it's like he has that knowledge of he's able to see things clearly now. He's not in La La Land. He's able to see things clearly now. He's able to see what he's dealing with much more clearly. And that's going to give him the momentum to move forward in a smarter way. He's going to move forward in a smarter way, more intentioned way, is what I'm picking up as well. But there would still be a lot of confusion and chaos and up and down and all that energy that we associate with him. It's still going to be around him. Yeah, he'll still be him and Meghan. Or there may be rumors regarding both of them, like divorce rumors. I think it's going to raise its head again. Coming up soon. Yeah. There's this Tower moment. And there's the batting away of rumors. But then we have the Three of Cups again. Three of Cups, there's something about a vindication that's coming up for him. There's something about a vindication, believe it or not, in this year that's coming up for him. And people, like, there's something about the public either coming on his side or more people's eyes being opened. There is something in this year that's going to happen. Be it with the royal family, be it with something involving him, but something is going to happen. Okay, I'm going to leave it there because I'm repeating myself. Thank you for watching to the end. See you guys in future readings. Bye.